Welcome to another video from Holland Pitching Co. Change the name from Pitching Performance Solutions to Holland Pitching Co., Holland Pitching Company, whatever. Just give it a new identity. I'm Casey Holland from Holland Pitching Co., as I said. And what I hope you get out of this video is the options and control you have with summer baseball, what summer baseball is, and why high school and college baseball players, baseball pitchers in general, are a little different, and who needs to value what and who needs to value something else. High school, college, two very different uh, things you guys need to focus on. College is not nearly the same as high school. High school is all about getting recruited. College is pretty much staying healthy and getting the innings, but I'll go a little bit more in depth with that. And right about when I'm making this video, high school season's about to end. Some college seasons have ended, like NAIA, JUCO, probably some D3. This is around May 5th. May 5th, I'm making this. So hopefully by the end of this, you realize and understand what you need for your summer baseball season. As you head into the summer baseball season, you don't, as a lot of you know, for high schoolers, tryouts start the summer before the actual season. And a lot of people are super late with it, and a lot of people just know the times. So if you have to know as a player who you are and who you want to be if you want to be on certain teams. What summer ball for high school and college is about, for I'm going to start with high school. For summer ball for high school baseball pitchers, depends on the age. If you're a freshman in high school, get innings, stay healthy. That's all it is. Do good. Be on a team that will get you innings. Sophomore, depends on the skill level. You should probably be doing some type of, if you are very good, like you're ranked in PBR, perfect game, whatever it is, you should probably be on a team that is about your skill level or somewhere where you will get starter innings. You don't want to be on the opposite end where you're not nearly as good as anyone else, any other pitcher on the team, so you might get one inning a weekend. That's not good for you. Now, if you just love hanging with the boys, the vibes, and only paying thousands of dollars for 1-2 innings a weekend, do it. But if you really want to help yourself, be on a team where you will get lots of innings. If you're a junior, the summer going from sophomore to junior, very, very serious. That's the summer because D1s are able to call that September 1st, something like that. So if you have a great summer, you might get some calls. If you have a terrible summer, might not get some calls. It's all about being able to stay healthy and get as many innings as you can. Now, if you're a junior, senior, you're still not committed, get innings. The main thing is get innings, stay healthy. Now, for elite baseball pitchers or pitchers that want to be really good or elite and take their game to the next level, you can train and get innings in the summer for even as a high school pitcher. You only pitch once a week. You should only pitch once a week. Say it's a tournament on the weekend. Friday you pitch 5 innings. 4 innings. Who knows? You throw 60 pitches, 65 pitches in 5 innings. You have a whole week to train, do what you need to do to get back healthier or get back to not having arm pain, not being super sore when you touch the mound again the following tournament. It's all about if you want to be an elite pitcher or be a really good pitcher. Training's not for you if you don't want to be really good or elite. It's just not for you. If you do want to be elite, you need a coach that either you can do lifting on your own. A lot of people do that. It's whatever. Most kids, 99% of kids, just need strength. That's a fact. But if you don't know how to get stronger, and if you actually want to skip the line, you should get a coach. I would just have kids hammer strength all day long and mobility. It just depends on what your body type is and what you need specifically. Games Friday, you recover Saturday, Sunday. It just depends on what you need to be able to bounce back for Friday or the Thursday, whenever the next tournament is, whenever you pitch. Now moving on to college players. If you got 0 innings, not 0, 5, 10, even 20 innings that spring, or if you're if you're a senior entering your freshman year in college, and you got 50, 60 innings, your senior season, summer ball isn't very important. It's not. Maybe just do the in-town or very close tournaments. You don't really need to do travel. You don't. But if you do it, don't need to go the extra mile because you will be cooked in the fall. And in the fall, you want to prove that you're pretty good. And if you're already cooked from the summer and you do bad in the fall, there's a likely chance you won't pitch much. So why do another 40 innings, 30 innings in the summer? It just doesn't make sense. Now, if you're a JUCO player and you're going from your freshman to your sophomore season and you had 20 or less innings, I would say the summer season is good for you to have, but you should definitely also train because you're going to be a main part of your team if you had the 20 plus innings and maybe even 5 innings. Training and getting innings is a possible thing. But like I said, if you're a JUCO going freshman to sophomore, the fall is arguably the most important recruiting wise. Not arguably, it is the most important season for recruiting in the JUCO season. Because when it's the fall season, you'll play about 20-ish games, maybe a little bit less. You'll go to these showcases / games that will have lots of JUCO schools or 4-year schools. Like if you're a top JUCO, you're going in September, you'll be going to say at Heartland, we went to a place in Grand Park in Indiana. There's 100 plus 4-year schools. There's lots of D1 schools, lots of pro scouts, and not just D1, D2, D3, and AIA, and it is electric to see. And if you light up the radar gun, if you get strikeouts, you have a good day hitting, very likely there's going to be someone really interested in you. So that's why summer season isn't really super important if you're a freshman going to a sophomore JUCO player. But if you have 0 innings, 5 innings, and you need to work on some stuff before you get to that fall, yes, do summer baseball so you can really tune up your pitches, and you'll probably end up throwing harder because you're literally throwing more innings unless you get hurt. The main thing about summer baseball is staying healthy. If you aren't healthy, what's the reason of playing summer baseball? Because that doesn't matter. Now, for baseball, if you're watching this, you probably want to be a really good pitcher or you want to be elite, and you're not there yet. You're not where you want to be. Summer is the perfect time where you can decide what you really want to do. You can decide how many innings you want. You can decide on the team what team you want to play on. You can decide if you want to go to this tournament or not. You can go to this game. You can pitch that game and then leave because you're not going to play the other days. And you have no school. You can get a job. You can train. You can do whatever. But if you're watching this video, you probably want to be a really good pitcher or elite pitcher. You're not there yet, like I said 2 seconds ago. Summer is the perfect time to start a process of training, getting used to it, because it's really hard when you're in the school season or the school year, when you have 8 hours of school and you're like, oh, I gotta lift, throw, arm care, then I got homework, and then I got a thing with school or whatever. Summer is the perfect time to get used to it, and then once school year hits, you reconsider if you're like, should I keep this going? Totally recommend it. If you want to be really good / elite, should probably keep you going. I dropped my pen. I'm gonna get that. Oh well, I can't reach it. I'll get the other pen. Anyways, I just came from working out, so I'm very hungry and thirsty and jittery. Training is a lot of baseball pitchers at the high school level that have the potential to be really good or elite don't really invest much into their training. And if you consistently strength train, get some mobility days in, throw 2 to 3 times a week, 3 to 4 times a week. Let's go 3 to 4. And you do that every week, maybe a couple weeks off, you're gonna get so much better. So much better. It's literally a numbers game. Like, you can go too far. Yes, you probably shouldn't throw 7 days a week unless 3 to 4 of those days are insanely light days. But there's no point going to do 4 to 7 days unless you're literally a high-level college pitcher or professional baseball pitcher. There's differences between you who throws maybe 80, 75, 85, and a professional pitcher, high-level college pitcher that sits 95. There's a difference. Training is probably what you need. Like I said, if you're watching this, you want to be really good or an elite pitcher, and you're not there yet. Training is what you need to do. And I know when I was in high school, I wanted to be good. I literally didn't have a coach or anyone to tell me what I needed to do. Literally, I didn't do like super great my freshman year in high school. I wanted to like do better, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And then the gym opened down the street from me, where it was like I could walk to it or ride my bike to the gym. And I literally just looked up online. The the Rocks workout routine. And I did that. I got strong. It was a good summer, and I got a lot of innings. That was when I played Legion that year. That was like the last few years Legion was even a thing. Um, got a lot of innings that summer, a lot of experience, and that next school season, my sophomore spring, that was the best season I've had. I was really good, and then I got hurt because I stopped doing what got me good. I stopped training, I stopped weightlifting. I just didn't take care of my arm. And that's what I really needed when I was in high school. I didn't take care of my arm. And then I ended up getting TJ my senior year of high school. So I pitched 2 years of a partially torn UCL. So that was good. Not really. That was very painful. I thought every pitcher had that pain. At the end of the day, stay healthy. There's the summer when you are playing, compete, throw strikes, figure out what you need to do to get better. And like I said, this video, I hope what you get out of this is what you need to know before the summer season. So let's take this for example. I'm a sophomore incoming junior, or junior incoming senior. I got a couple years. I got 1 to 2 years left of this of high school baseball before I go to college, where I want to play college baseball. And say I'm throwing 80 miles per hour right now. What do I need to become a better pitcher? You're a high school athlete. You're a high school baseball pitcher. You need strength. I doubt most high school sophomores are maxed out with their strength, so we need to get strong. We need to get faster. I guarantee high school sophomores, high school juniors aren't as fast as they can be. We need to get healthy, stay healthy, and I guarantee all high school sophomores and juniors don't do arm care like they should, or at the extent of what they should. And I doubt all high school sophomores and juniors are throwing consistently every week in the summer. So if you really have no clue, you just don't know what to do, I'll put my information in the description below, put my Instagram, all that stuff. If you need help, I can help you. I make programs for exactly you and college players for throwing, strength training, arm care. It's literally everything you need to become a better pitcher that will fulfill your goals that you want. I've coached lots of D1 level pitchers at the school I coach at Heartland. I've coached guys that threw up to 98, and I've coached guys that at the college level that's thrown as slow as 82. Hard as 98, or slow as 82. We have a lot of guys who are different, and we have to approach them differently from each individual. I've coached lots of guys that are 6'4", can only touch 90. I've coached lots of guys that are 5'10" and are touching 92. It's not like just because you're big and tall, you throw hard. Just because you're short, you don't throw hard. No, that's not it. If you need help, reach out to me. So hopefully you got what you needed out of this. Sometimes I just ramble. But summer ball is really, at the end of the day, if you're a high school, stay healthy. Stay healthy is number one thing for everything. High school pitcher, stay healthy. get recruited, show your stuff to coaches, and have fun. And if you want to take your game to another level, train while you're not playing games. College, stay healthy. Tune up and get ready for fall season if you're a JUCO player. Tune up and get ready for the fall season if you're a 4-year player, but you don't really need to tune up that many innings because as a 4-year, you, especially if you're in a southern state, you'll be playing inter squads for all the way to Halloween or even mid-November. Lots of inter squads. You'll probably get 15 to 25 innings in the fall if you're at a 4-year. And you play in the warmer states or even like central Illinois, Iowa. If you go north than that, it's going to be harder to get some innings just because you're not going to be outside as much. But hopefully you got what I said you might get out of this. I want to make more of these. And if you have any questions, I'll put my Instagram in the description and go to it, DM me, follow me. If you want to work with me, DM me. And I'll put in the description below and probably somewhere in this general vicinity, I'll have the Instagram name typed out. And yeah, hopefully you got what you needed.